And a lot of damage for Ben Rhodes. He ran right into Smith.
And thinking I'm safe. And lo and behold, the one move I do to try to make sure I'm safe ends up almost ruining the race. And at that point, I was just so angry. I thought it was all over.
It's a shame that the championship came down to a race like that.
Hey there, racing fans. Welcome back to another exciting tale from the NASCAR 2023 finale at Phoenix Raceway. Today, we're diving into the heart-pounding moments of the grand finale of the NASCAR Truck Series at Phoenix. It was a race filled with raw adrenaline and exciting drama. Let's get right into it. The NASCAR Truck Series finale was a roller coaster of emotions. However, Rivalries took center stage as Carson Hocevar's race ended in shambles after Corey Heim's retaliatory strike, leaving Hocevar with a DNF.
They're all within 5 positions of each other right now.
Oh, and he spins him. Carson Hocevar gets into the back of Corey Heim and brings out the caution, the 7th one tonight. Heim is backwards on the racetrack. So is Stewart Friesen.
Meanwhile, Ben Rhodes executed a bold maneuver, inadvertently causing Grant Enfinger to suffer damage in a tight squeeze with Christian Eckes.
It was just the original green-white checkered there where we went 4 wide. Ben gassed it up there on the bottom, drove us in the 19 and tore up our truck. And that's kind of what ended our run. Obviously, we got close there at the end. I don't know, maybe if he didn't have such a run down the back straightaway, but I needed to get under him to make that pass. I don't know. It's a shame that the championship came down to a race like that with 15 green-white checkers or whatever it was right there, 30 laps extra. I feel like we did everything we could to win this race there, and just kind of got used up right there.
Although after the incident, Rhodes seemed to maximize his championship chances. His bold moves came back to haunt him. Later in the race, Zane Smith's spin put Rhodes' championship dreams in danger, and that could have changed Ben's fate in the championship race.
Here we go again. Zane Smith on the outside. Ben Rhodes with shifting issues on the inside. What can he do here on the restart?
And Christian Eckes and Zane. Oh,
trouble! Zane Smith goes around. There was contact by Ben Rhodes behind him. We're going to have to see how that happened, guys.
Oh, big problems for the Zane Smith on the restart, and a lot of damage for Ben Rhodes. He ran right into Smith.
He just has to hang on for 2 more laps. Christian Eckes is in control.
Recalling the contact with Smith, Rhodes told Essentially Sports.
Absolutely felt like that. I just thought, what else? How could this even happen? Like, I never once would have predicted that. And there was, even as it was happening, there was nothing I could really do to avoid it. And the funny part is that I kind of put myself in that situation because I thought, okay, we're in the championship position. Grant Enfinger is many spots behind us. All I have to do right here is just ride. So let's not even try to force the issue. Let's not even try to race this guy for a win. Let's just finish second and be happy. So I was fine just going a little bit slower on that restart and thinking I'm safe. And lo and behold, the one move I do to try to make sure I'm safe ends up almost ruining the race. And at that point, I was just so angry. I thought it was all over. Immediately, my heart sunk, and I just thought that everything's over. Grant Enfinger won this. It was just given to him. And somehow our right front tire stayed up, even though we had a tremendous rub.
Furthermore, Rhodes revealed how his crew chief lied to him in the hopes of keeping his spirits high.
He said, everything's great, everything's fine, just keep focusing forward. And I didn't believe him because I could feel there was a rub. I could also feel the steering wheel was not in alignment anymore. So I called him out on it. I said, hey, I think you're lying to me. We've got a big rub here. I can see the smoke. He's like, no, you're good. Just don't even worry about it. So he was trying to calm me down, but it wasn't really working.
And moving ahead, the race turned out to be a battle of attrition, with 4 overtime sessions needed to decide the winner. Chaos erupted, leading to the first overtime when Corey Heim and Carson Hocevar's crash brought the race to a screeching halt. The mayhem wrecked their trucks and thrust the championship into its initial overtime, leaving only Enfinger and Rhodes in the running for glory. Moreover, the race escalated to double overtime following Derek Krause's spin into the wall, compelling officials to rescind the white flag in favor of the yellow. This set up a thrilling head-to-head battle between Ben Rhodes and Grant Enfinger for the coveted title.
This is officially the last lap of the race. Can Ben Rhodes hang on Enfinger making a charge on the bottom. They're going to go side by side around. The final lap, is it going to be Ben Rhodes? Will it be the yellow truck of Grant Enfinger? They're rubbing back there. Right now, advantage to the 99. Grant Enfinger is going for it. To the outside he goes. It's not enough. Ben Rhodes wins the championship at Phoenix.
Ben Rhodes, the underdog, entered the top 4 on accumulated points and without a single win to his name. Yet, in a striking twist of destiny, he clinched the series title with a 5th-place finish at Phoenix Raceway.
So that's the crazy thing, right? Is when we crossed the start-finish line, I knew I was in position to win the championship, but typically they throw the caution lights on. The checker flag falls, the caution lights come on, and they signal that the race is over. But there was so much chaos going on, we crossed the line, and the yellow lights never came on. And at that point, I kind of was just keeping up with the people in front of me. We ran an extra caution lap, and this whole moment, I'm just frozen. I'm not moving, I'm not talking, I'm like thinking that we're still sort of racing or somehow this is going to be taken away from me. And I'm just following everybody. And then soon enough, the series director comes on from NASCAR, and he says, "Hey, congratulations, you just won the championship." And I absolutely like melted. I freaked out. Emotionally, I was a wreck. I thought, it was like this great relief knowing that I don't have to fight for this anymore. The fight's over and I can just relax. And it sort of felt like that for the whole season too. You know, it wasn't just the race. It was like a whole season of emotion coming down to that one point where I could just relax now. I can take a deep breath and the stress is gone.
Victory on the track wasn't necessary for him. He focused on outperforming Grant Enfinger, Corey Heim, and Carson Hocevar. Rhodes edged out Enfinger by a single position at the finish line, clinching the championship by the slimmest margin of 1 point. His triumph also ensured the ThorSport Racing the Owners' Championship by a similar 1-point advantage.
I can't even believe it. Let's go! Man, I hate when people do that on TV, so I'm sorry. But dang, this is so awesome, man. To go 25 laps into overtime, you know what that feels like? And almost lose it 3 times. Look at the front of the truck. It's crazy. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought we were going to pop a tire. I thought anything that could have gone wrong was going to go wrong. So Grant almost got me. Hats off to him. He ran a great race. I wouldn't want to race against anybody else for the championship. He raced me clean, and I respect the hell out of him for it.
Corey Heim claimed 3rd place among the championship 4 drivers, finishing 12 points adrift of Rhodes. Hocevar's day ended in 29th place due to a crash, placing him 4th in the final standings, 24 points behind the champion. In the top 8, we saw Christian Eckes, Nick Sanchez, Zane Smith, and Ty Majeski. Matt Crafton and Matt DiBenedetto rounded out the top 10. Meanwhile, Crafton's 9th place championship finish continued his impressive 17-year streak of finishing in the top 9, a record embellished with 3 championship victories. That's a wrap for the 2023 NASCAR Truck Series at Phoenix, a race filled with twists and turns, drama, and an underdog champion. Stay tuned for more exciting NASCAR action. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more thrilling sports content. Until next time, this is NASCAR In and Out on Essentially Sports. Keep the pedal to the metal.